I am Patricia Urquiola. I'm a designer and an architect. I'm a kind of curious person. I try that each process begins a little bit with a white page. We move in the studio for really different projects, and that I think makes us keep really experimental. I began my relation with Hayworth, first speaking with Franco Bianchi and immediately with the family. And I visit the company. That for me is very, very important to understand how are the relations, for what we could add, we could cross, a kind of crossover of ideas. Neocon this year for me is just a first approach. Part of the work we did in America, but partially we did it here. The process was a lot of questions and conversations around the evolution of the space where we work and where we live in some way, because the 9 to 5 doesn't exist, we know, anymore. People are giving themselves in a much more interactive relation. Then I think we have to give instruments to live in different ways at those different times. And we were doing those kind of little poof that they have a back. And then sometimes they became poof, sometimes they became armchair, and they are a little bit movable. You need some products which are giving you a more sensual hand and a more comfort zone. This concept of comfort in relation with other products is the practicity of them, or they are very essential. We are studying a concept of panels, and we are introducing these first ones that they are all done in polyester. It's a kind of sandwich with different layers, but they are all done with the same material at the end. Then in the day you have to dismantle them. You have only one material. Obviously we have to control more and more the process of what we're doing. We have to be more concerned that what we put on the market is going to be there and is going to have a life, because if not we are in a sea of problems. I think our way of producing tools is changing, obviously, but it's going to change more and more. Some interest, new poetics that come from new technologies, and the 3D printing demonstrate this, or the way that many digital and many new machines we have, they give you new approaches to create series. I think in the future we are going to be much more artisan digital producers, Then why not to intuit this and to introduce that in the way we approach our conversations and our work with industries? I think that's a good attitude to keep young in your work.